Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare What kind of guru you are? Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare What kind of guru you are? Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Guru, spiritual master, heavy dispeller of darkness. What kind of guru you are? Raganagwa, spontaneous guru, or consequent, abiding rules, honoring the rules and regulations. What kind of guru you are? What kind of master you are? Spiritual master, mundane master. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. A master you can rely on. A master on the spiritual level, master on the logical level, a master on the bhakti level, on the devotional level. What kind of master are you? Am I? Hare Krishna Hare. Who is talking to whom? Who is asking who? False ego asking, or my real ego asking? Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Who is giving the answers? Who is giving the answers? Who is giving the answers to all these questions? When I say I believe, who is talking to? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So, do I know my position? I can only know my position when I know the complete picture. Who knows the complete picture? The one who knows the complete picture, the one who knows past, present, future. The one who knows all the hearts, the one who knows all the priorities, all the settings, the one who knows all the positions and all the processes, the one or the many. Many know a little bit. Who knows? Who knows the knowledge of everyone? Who knows the sufferings of everyone? Who knows? The one who knows, the one who plays, the one who plays with us, the one who plays with me, the one who plays with you, the one who plays playful. I want to know that name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The one who is all attractive, he can play. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. The one who is stable, he can play. The one who is grounded, really grounded in something stable. The one who knows what is stable. He can play. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh, why not? Let's advertise. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare. New names. Charlie Raja and Gaura Cordonias. Hare Krishna, welcome. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Lalita, Haribol. Funny, Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. How to share, let's see. Send a messenger. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. So it's like the old days. inviting individually Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and inviting the group Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. There are many many ways, yes. Hare Krishna, spontaneous ways. Hare Krishna, there are many spontaneous ways. Hare Krishna, thank you, welcome, Andromeda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, no, she's not there yet. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hey Sim, goedemorgen. We should not say good morning. It's not morning. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Then we can say bad morning. What the heck? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Yes, I was thinking of how to label Srila Gaura Haridas. What are his features? What are his how to describe him? Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Raganuga Guru. Raganuga Master. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. To lose track and to come back on track. Playful, that was the word. Playful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. His playful sidelong glances, his smiles, thus narrating to one another the playful pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as he wandered about in the Vrindavana forest. The gopis became fully absorbed in thoughts of him. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam 10:21-20. Evam Vidha, such Bhagavata, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yah, which Vrindavana Charina, who was wandering in the Vrindavana forest, Varnayantya, engaged in describing Mithya, among the others, among one another, Gopya, the gopis, Krida, the pastimes, Tat Mayatam, fullness in ecstatic meditation upon him, Yayu, they attained. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. There is a purport. Somebody wrote, I don't know the name, but he writes in the purport. In this regard, Srila Prabhupada comments, this is the perfect example of Krishna consciousness. To somehow or other remain always engrossed in the thoughts of Krishna. The vivid example is always present in the behavior of the gopis. Therefore Lord Chaitanya declared that no one can worship the Supreme Lord by any method that is better than the method of the gopis. Wow, what a revelation, what a clarity, what what a very nice viewpoint. The gopis were not born in very high Brahmana or Kshatriya families. They were born in the families of Vaishyas, and not in big mercantile communities, but in the families of cowherd men. They were not very well educated. I'm asking myself, were they really born? And how were they born? Because they are transcendental eternally. Although they were not very well educated, although they heard all sorts of knowledge from the Brahmanas, the authorities of Vedic knowledge, the gopis' only purpose was to remain always absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Thus ends the purpose of the humble servants of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to the 10th canto, 21st chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Gopis Glorify the Song of Krishna's Flute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So this is the last, the last one. It's only 20. Hare Krishna, only 20 verses. Yes, very short chapter. Hare Krishna. The gopis glorified the song of Krishna's flute. Okay, let's make it complete and read all of that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavata Purana, Canto 10, the Summum Bonum, Chapter 21, the Gopis glorify the song of Krishna's flute. This chapter describes how Lord Sri Krishna entered the enchanting forest of Vrindavan upon the arrival of autumn, and the praises the young cowherd girls sang when they heard the vibration of his flute. Wow. As Lord Krishna, Lord Balaram, and their cowherd friends entered the forest to graze the cows, as Lord Krishna, Lord Balaram, and their cowherd friends entered the forest to graze the cows, Krishna began playing his flute. The gopis heard the enchanting flute song and understood that Krishna was entering the forest. Then they narrated to each other the Lord's various activities. The gopis declared to see Lord Krishna playing his flute while taking the cows to pasture is the highest perfection for the eyes. What pious activities has this flute performed that enable him to freely drink the nectar of Sri Krishna's lips? a blessing we coward girls find difficult to achieve? ? Hearing the song of Krishna's flute, the peacocks dance, and all the other creatures become stunned when they see them. Demigoddesses traveling through the sky in their airplanes were vexed by Cupid, and their garments become loose. The ears of the cows stand on end as they drink the nectar of his flute song, and their calves simply stand stunned. The milk they have been drinking from their mothers' udders still in their mouths. Becoming uttered. The birds take shelter of the branches. The birds take shelter of the branches of the trees and close their eyes. The birds take shelter of the branches of the trees and close their eyes, listening to the song of Krishna's flute with rapt attention. The flowing rivers become perturbed by conjugal attraction for Krishna, stopping their flow, embrace Krishna's lotus feet with the arms of their waves, while the clouds serve as parasols to shade Krishna's head from the hot sun. The Aborigine women of the Shabara race, seeing the grass stained by the red kumkum adorning the lotus feet, smear this vermilion powder upon their breasts and faces to alleviate the distress created by Cupid. Govardhan Hill offers grass and various kinds of fruits. Govardhan Hill offers grass and various kinds of fruits and bulbous roots in worship of Lord Krishna, Shri Krishna. All the non-moving living beings take on the characteristics of moving creatures, and the moving living beings become stationary. These things are all very wonderful. Shukadeva Goswami said, "Thus the Vrindavana forest was filled with transparent autumnal waters, and cooled by breezes perfumed with the fragrance of lotus flowers growing in the clear lakes. The infallible Lord, accompanied by his cows and coward boyfriends, entered that Vrindavana forest. The lakes, rivers and hills of Vrindavan resounded with the sound of maddened bees and flocks of birds moving about the flowering trees. In the company of the coward boys and Balaram, Madhupati, Shri Krishna, entered that forest, and while herding the cows he began to vibrate his flute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. When the young ladies in the coward village of Raj heard the song of Krishna's flute, which arouses the influence of Cupid. Some of them privately began describing Krishna's qualities to their intimate friends. The coward girls began to speak about Krishna, but when they remembered his activities, O king, the power of Cupid disturbed their minds. The power of Cupid disturbed their minds, and thus they could not speak. Wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue karnikara flowers on his ears, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and a Vaijayanti garland. Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form. Exhibited his transcendental form. As the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the coward boys sang his glories. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the coward boys sang his glories. Wow, I feel he fills everything. He fills everything. He fulfills everything. Everyone. He is the supreme, fulfilling, satisfying all the hearts, satisfying the complete. Satisfying completely. O king, when the young ladies in Vraja heard the sound of Krishna's flute, which captivates the minds of all living beings, they all embraced one another and began describing it. Wow, that's spontaneous glorifying, just from the heart. Spontaneous has to be from the heart, I feel. Raganuga from the heart. Spontaneous Raganuga from the heart. They all embraced one another and began describing it. I feel I want to read this again and again. Visualize this again and again. The coward girl said, "O friends, those eyes that see the beautiful faces of the sons of Maharaj Nanda are certainly fortunate." And these two sons entered the forest, surrounded by their friends, driving the cows before them. They hold their flutes to their mouths and glance lovingly upon the residents of Vrindavan. For those who have eyes, we think there is no greater object of vision. Yes, I want to visualize this again and again. I said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Dressed in a charming variety of garments. Dressed in a charming variety of garments. Dressed in a charming variety of garments upon which their garlands rest. And decorating themselves with peacock feathers, lotuses, lilies, new mangoes, newly grown mango sprouts, and cluster of flower buds. Krishna and Balaram shine forth magnificently among the assembly of cowherd boys. They look just like the best of dancers appearing on the dramatic stage, and sometimes they sing, and sometimes they sing, and sometimes they sing, and sometimes they sing, and sometimes they sing. My dear gopis, what auspicious activities must the flute have performed to enjoy the nectar of Krishna's lips independently and leave only a taste for us gopis, for whom that nectar is actually meant. Wow. My dear gopis, what auspicious activities must the flute have performed to enjoy the nectar of Krishna's lips independently and leave only a taste for us gopis, for whom that nectar is actually meant. The forefathers of the flute, the bamboo trees, shed tears of pleasure. His mother, the river, on whose bank the bamboo was born, feels jubilation, and therefore her blooming lotus flowers are standing like hair on her body. O friend, Vrindavana is spreading the glory of the earth. O friend, Vrindavana is spreading the glory of the earth, having obtained the treasure of the lotus feet of Krishna, the son of Devaki. Devaki. The peacocks dance madly when they hear Govinda's flute, and when other creatures see them from the hilltops, they all become stunned. Bless are all these foolish deer, because they have approached Maharaj Nanda's son. Maharaj Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and is playing on his flute. Blessed are all these foolish deer, because they have approached Maharaja Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and is playing on his flute. Indeed, both the doe and the bucks worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. Worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. Worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. Krishna's beauty and character create a festival for all women. Indeed, when the demigod's wives flying in airplanes with their husbands catch sight of him and hear his resonant flute song, their hearts are shaken by Cupid. Indeed, when the demigods' wives, flying in airplanes with their husbands, catch sight of him and hear his resonant flute song, their hearts are shaken by Cupid, and they become so bewildered that the flowers fall out of their hair and their bells loosen. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Using their upraised ears as vessels, the cows are drinking the nectar of the flute song, flowing out of Krishna's mouth. The calves, their mouths full of milk from their mother's moist nipples, stand still as they take Govinda within themselves, through their tear-filled eyes, and embrace him with their hearts. O Mother, in this forest all the birds have risen unto the beautiful branches of the trees to see Krishna. With closed eyes, they are simply listening in silence to the sweet vibrations of his flute. O Mother, in this forest all the birds have risen unto the beautiful branches of the trees to see Krishna. With closed eyes, they are simply listening in silence to the sweet vibrations of his flute, and they are not attracted by any other sound. Surely these birds are on the same level as great sages. When the rivers hear the flute song of Krishna, their minds begin to desire him, and thus the flow of their currents is broken and their waters are agitated, moving around in whirlpools. Then, with the arms of their waves, the rivers embrace Murari's lotus feet, holding on to them, present offerings of lotus flowers. In the company of Balaram and the cowherd boys, Lord Krishna is continually vibrating his flute as he herds all the animals of Raja. Even under the full heat of the summer sun, in the company of Balaram and the cowherd boys, Lord Krishna is continually vibrating his flute as he herds all the animals of Raja, even under the full heat of the summer sun. Seeing this, the cloud in the sky has expanded himself out of love. Seeing this, the cloud in the sky has expanded himself out of love. He is rising high and constructing out of his own body with its multitude of flower-like droplets of water an umbrella for the sake of his friend. An umbrella for the sake of his friend. The Aboriginal women of the Vrindavan area become disturbed by lust when they see the grass marked with reddish kumkum powder. The Aboriginal women of the Vrindavan area become disturbed by lusts when they see the grass marked with reddish kumkum powder, endowed with the color of Krishna's lotus feet. This powder originally decorated the breasts of his beloveds. And when the Eurasian women smear it on their faces and breasts, they feel fully satisfied and give up all their anxiety. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Of all the devotees, this Govardhan hill is the best. Oh my friends, this hill supplies Krishna and Balaram along with their calves, cows and cowherd friends with all kinds of necessities. Water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers and vegetables. Water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers and vegetables. Water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers and vegetables. Water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers and vegetables. In this way the hill offers respect to the Lord. In this way the hill offers respects to the Lord. Being touched, wow. I feel they all offer respects. They all offer their utmost best to the Lord. Being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram, Govardhan hill appears very jubilant. My dear friends, as Krishna and Balaram pass through the forest with their cowherd friends, leading their cows, my dear friends, as Krishna and Balaram pass through the forest with their cowherd friends, leading their cows, they carry ropes to bind to the cows, rear legs at the time of milking. When Lord Krishna plays on his flute, the sweet music causes the moving living entities to become stunned. When Lord Krishna plays on his flute, the sweet music causes the moving living entities to become stunned and the non-moving trees to tremble with ecstasy. These things are certainly very wonderful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, these gurus, these transcendental beings, they are meant to lead us to the transcendental qualities, to the ecstatic qualities, the ecstatic tastes, the ecstatic experience, the ecstatic ras, the bhav, mahabhav, that bhav that is mixed and consists of the highest love, the highest conjugal love, Radha Krishna Prema. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama So, spiritual masters, please do your job. Lead us to the ecstatic pinnacle, the fulfillment of our lives, love of Godhead, Radha Krishna Prema, Chaitanya Prema, Balaram Nityananda Prema, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Kaura Bhakta Vrinda Prema. When Lord Krishna plays on his flute, the sweet music causes the moving entities, the moving living entities to become stunned, and the non-moving trees to tremble with ecstasy. These things are certainly very wonderful. I feel the non-moving trees. The non-moving living entities, the moving living entities. They both become fulfilled. These things are certainly very wonderful, thus narrating to one another the playful pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As he wandered about in the Vrindavan forest, the gopis became fully absorbed in thoughts of him. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I want to continue and hear the transcendental Sanskrit vibrations. Feel them, taste them again and again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. What word to choose first? Hare Krishna. Shri Sukha Uvacha. Sri Shukadeva Goswami said, Itham, in this way, Itham, in this way, Sharad of the fall season, Sharad of the fall season, Svacha, clear, Janam, having water, Padma Akar, from the lake filled with lotus flowers, Sugandhina, with a sweet fragrance, Sugandhina, with a sweet fragrance, Nyavishat, he entered, Nyavishat, he entered Vayuna, by the breeze, Vatam, ventilated, Sa, with, go, the cows, Gopalaka, and the coward boys, Achyuta, the infallible Supreme Personality of Godhead. I want to note the Dutch word for infallible. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, onfeilbaar. Infallible. Hare Krishna. Achyuta, the infallible Supreme Personality of Godhead. Achyuta, Achyuta. Achyuta Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead who never falls down. Lord Achyuta Krishna, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the infallible Supreme Personality of Godhead, the infallible Lord. Lord Achyuta, the infallible Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna, the infallible Supreme Lord Krishna, the infallible one. Infallible Lord Balaram, infallible Krishna and Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu. Infallible Lord Krishna, the infallible Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Achyuta. Hare Krishna is described. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, I love contact and clarity. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Unfehlbar. Unfehlbar. Das ist Deutsch. Unfehlbar. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Yes, the Deutsch word and the Dutch word. Unfehlbar. Onfeilbaar. Rajiv Jainat, Hare Krishna, Sim Leeuwenhard, goedemorgen. Gaura Gordonias. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gaura, Hare. Gaura, Hare. Gaura, Hare. Gaura Haridas is live now. Rhythmic mantra chanting and sadhu sangha. This is a safe. 8 minutes ago. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We all have this sensitivity, this ability to receive the grace, the mercy. We all have this ability to receive Him, to honor Him, to see Him, to glorify Him, to talk. Not everyone can talk, but everyone can receive them can receive them. Everyone can receive them. By love, being able to love, to be able to love, to be able to love ecstatically, Pritipurvakam, to be able to love ecstatically. The moving and the non-moving living entities. Living means able to perceive ecstatic love. Govinda, Govinda, Hare Hare. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. May the love of Godhead continue with you transcendentally.